This week on the Max Wrestling Podcast, it's Double Down Week with two promo showdowns between The Butcher and Moni Lynn, and RWT's resident Crazy Eye, Robert Davis, takes on the self-proclaimed King of Battle Rap, Ted P. De Niro.
Plus, the Monster and the Enigma are taking Roman and Randy straight to hell. And Charlotte, she's a bitch.
Turn it to 11. It's time to take it to the max.
Not one, not two, not three, but four promos this week. Well, that was the original plan, but we've only got three. Welcome to the Max Wrestling Podcast, episode 181. The promo climax continues in week 2. I am Dazzy Dangerously, along with the best heel in the business, The Butcher, and the human podcast machine and knowledge champion, Mike Larkin. Now,
for some reason, when you went not one, not two, and then I was like, but the banana. I just started doing Beetlejuice.
Hey,
Please are dead, please are dead, please are dead.
Daylight come and me wanna go home.
do you know what? It's not the first time that song has creeped onto the show.
No, it's not. It's not. You have to start these shows though sometimes with a fun side, don't you? Because most of the time we start with negativity.
Yeah, well, it's gonna get dark. Well, I say that it wasn't a bad week.
No, I mean, well, Izzy got chokeslammed.
Izzy
You
got
know?
chokeslammed.
Oh fuck Izzy, fuck Izzy. You know, I'm the same as our boy, our Samoan friend from RWT. Fuck her. Fuck her. You know, how the fucking hell she make the headlines? You know, she's this little fucking little fucking Bailey wannabe, isn't she? There used to be a Bailey.
She used to be a Bailey superfan, yeah.
Fuck her, man. See, look what you did, WWE. Look what you did.
I gotta say though, everyone is, well, mostly wrestlers are criticising her because she's only 11. Didn't Paige take bumps when she was in the freaking womb?
Correct.
Yeah, of course she did. Yeah, Paige. I think Paige was actually wasn't she 4?
Or
When she took her first real bump, and
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
actually off. Yeah,
but I think Saraya was still wrestling while she was still in the room, yeah.
Yeah, she
you
was.
know,
Her mum was pregnant with her when she was wrestling. Paige is the youngest wrestler ever.
you know, the reason I say fuck her is, fuck her and her mum. I couldn't give a shit. You know, if her mum, you know, parents, all parents, this goes to, listen, allow your kids to do what they want. That's what I say. You know, if she's brave enough, kudos to her.
Exactly.
But if she's also stupid enough to not realise that shit happens and bad things can happen, even if you're trained. You know what I mean? It's a risk. It's a risk factor. And at 11 years of age, whatever. You hurt yourself, it's your own fucking fault. But what I don't like is it goes on Twitter and social media. That's the bit I don't like. She's 11. People need to remember she's 11. But then again, you could argue the fact that if she's got a social media account, which she has,
Yeah.
then she should be treated like a fucking adult. You know, I firmly believe that social media, you need to be old enough. You know, I read something on there where someone basically shut down a guy guy fucking, he was a bit naughty. He shouldn't have used words and phrases the way he did towards her. But this geezer pulls him over and says, dude, if you ever talk to my daughter like that, I'd kick your ass. I'd kick his ass if he talked to my daughter like that. But at the same time, I'd be asking questions. You can't control people, right? You can't. At the end of the day, it's social media, for me, it's an adult world. So if you put yourself out there, then you've got to be prepared to take, I don't know, be treated like a child, be treated like a teenager, be treated like an adult. Unfortunately for her, being 11 years of age, she's going to get treated like an adult the majority of the time. And out there are people like me, you, Mike. Mike's a very polite man, you know? But there are going to be horrible bastards that are going to pull you up, call you all the names under the sun, make you teary, make your parents want to protect you. And it's uncontrollable. It's an uncontrollable environment. That's it. You know, I just think, I hope she succeeds. I really do hope she succeeds. So there'll be one girl that walks down to the ring in about 10 years' time and slaps the shit out of Bailey. Remember me, motherfucker. You know? There's your fucking t-shirt. Now go get a fucking hug. You know what I mean? I just think I think she's brave, but at the same time I do say fuck her. I got no time for shit like that. In you know what I mean? Social media. There's people fucking dying, man, and there's people fucking taking stupid bumps. No, man, silly, ridiculous.
Well, speaking of social media, congratulations are in order because WWE put it on their social media. Rhea Ripley is the first ever NXT UK Women's Champion.
Nah, they love their spoilers, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
They're getting like Impact.
See. This is the shit that really winds me up. Said this last week. I fucking hate spoilers. I hate them. I can't bear them. There is nothing secretive in this world. Newsflash, people! I've just had a. This is a spoiler, by the way. North Korea has just been wiped off the planet. Oh, hey, spoiler. America just dropped the bomb. Oh, people actually running out to their phone. What the fuck? Fuck. Retaliation. Oh God. Oh no. Is Russia? What's Russia doing? No. But yeah, no. I just don't like spoilers. I just don't like them.
Only kidding. It was a James Franco film called The Interview.
Yeah, it was shit and all.
It was very, very bad.
Yeah.
When actually is NXT UK starting?
All they keep doing is running the graphic on NXT. NXT UK coming soon. NXT UK coming soon. We don't know yet.
So they haven't told us an actual start date, but they've told us the results.
No, they haven't. They haven't, dude. You know what I mean? I just get the opinion that it's all going to be treated like an Impact show.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? The thing is, right, you're not going to own your own building, are you? You're going to be leasing.
Yeah.
NXT UK will tour around the country. We'll go everywhere. We'll go everywhere. You know? So they're not going to have a one-off building. You know what I mean? Every show WWE has does exactly the same thing. They're not taped under one roof. They lease buildings. But NXT UK would be required unless it's going to be on the network, which I expect it to be. I hope it fucking is. And then I would be pissed if it ain't.
If not, we can just replace World of Sport.
I expect it to be how NXT was when NXT first come out. Because you got to remember, NXT, when NXT first came out, was taped like 6 weeks in advance.
Mm.
6 to 8 weeks in advance. You know what I mean? I think they would tape up to 4 shows at once. So that's 4 weeks. So I half expect it to be the same. I don't like it, but it's just for people like us that are competent enough not, do you know what I mean? If we can avoid them, which is almost near fucking possible. You know what I mean? With twats like Dave Meltzer fucking, out there than, with the amount of freaking, groups we subscribe to, and obviously we follow the WWE at WWE.com, you know what I mean? All your Twitters and things like that. It's fucking so hard to avoid them. And it does piss you off when you see them, and you quickly try and skip. But sometimes with the amount of shit we do get leaked, when you watch it, you kind of forget about it. But at the same time, it's not a surprise anymore, and that's the problem. That is, the only fucking show that doesn't spoil anything is New Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because they can't, because it's all live. See, that's the difference. New Japan don't pre-tape shit.
Well,
they don't.
Speaking of New Japan World is gonna, get all in right after the broadcast.
Yes, very good.
I like it. Yes, there you go. See, WWE.
It's not
Cody
that way.
Rhodes.
It's not that we're tight.
Entrepreneur. Oh.
It's not that we're tight. It's just that's a lot for one pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
I ain't paying that for fucking one pay-per-view.
No,
What
is it, Mike? $35, something like that.
All right, so
That's not there. That's only what we were paying on fucking. That's only what we were paying on box office.
Well, I just look now. I have the Fight app. It's $40 on the Fight app and $40 for actual pay-per-view. Yep.
So, in British pounds, I would say that's about 22 quid.
Oof, more than that. It's the conversion rate shit now. It's more like 35.
I pay fuck 35 quid to stick up your ass. I fucking stream it.
Well, the big thing with All In is Neville.
Worth it, though. It is worth it.
Absolutely. And the big question is, since Neville's no longer under WWE contract, do you see Neville at All In?
See, no, I don't believe any of that. I'm calling bullshit straight away.
Yeah. All right.
Right? I call it bullshit straight away. I call it bullshit for one simple reason. Right? You don't talk about Neville.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing said about Neville for months and months and months. All of a sudden, wow, we asked Triple H a question. And then a week later, wow, Neville is no longer under contract. He's under fucking contract. They're not talking because he's going to show up sometime. I don't believe. Listen, if you don't want to live in the United States, right? And you come out and you basically want to up and move back to the United Kingdom, he ain't going to go and fucking to New Japan. He's done New Japan. He's done Asia. He did Asia before he did when he was with Dragon's Gate.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's different? Granted, New Japan is the best promotion in the world, so that's where the difference is. But I honestly think he wants to come back home, which is why I honestly think this idea of NXT UK is where it's come from.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly believe if Triple H mentions your name, and I guess he can't say a lot because there are laws which, you know what I mean, you can't name a person or speak of a person's name for specific things. But Triple H in that interview didn't seem phased.
No, well, he never does.
No, it didn't seem phased. I don't think he's going anywhere. I would like to see him elsewhere, granted, because I think he's a talent that shouldn't be ignored. But when I see people freaking, throwing WWE out to dry, you know what I mean, saying they didn't treat him like shit. They didn't treat him like shit at all. They gave him a platform, and the platform was short. They didn't treat him like shit. I would have liked, right? I would have liked when WWE built this cruiserweight division. I would have honestly have liked them to have had, and I'm going to be controversial here. You know how I like to be controversial.
Mm-hmm.
I believe every person to be signed to WWE has got talent. I believe they know what they're doing. I believe they're trained to do what they do. Do they appeal to me? No, do they fuck? Not everyone does. And when I look at the cruiserweight division, I see a lot of indie talent that never pick up a mic. You know, because they're not there to be entertainers. They're wrestlers. That's their job. But when you're on an entertainment show, you know what I mean, like our friend Mark Dallas, and he is our friend, by the way. He is our friend. He liked another tweet of mine the other day, and he messaged me back. Thanks for watching. Keep watching ICW. It's going to get better. And I believe you, Mike. I believe Mark Dallas. Do you know what I mean? Because he runs the fucking show. You know, like we run the fucking show. Now, remember Neville when Neville first started chucking promos around?
Yeah.
How shit was Neville?
He was very bad.
You couldn't understand a fucking word he was gonna fucking see like, and he'd be talking like this, and you know, with his big pub ears.
Yeah, yeah. I remember when he first won the NXT title. I looked like some fucking elf, man.
That's what I'm fucking. You know what the fuck, like? You know what I mean? And people were just going, what? And it was what? He didn't have a clue what he was saying. But he got better. And his English got better. And his pronunciation got better. And then Enzo happened. Now, I don't firmly believe that Neville took that, right? Let's be honest. He's a professional guy. He's wrestled competitors all around the world. I don't believe for a second that fucking Neville stormed into Vince McMahon's office and said, fuck this, like, I'm fucking off if you think he's going to take the number one spot on Cruiserweight Division, like, you know, that 205. That sounds like a fucking radio show. I don't believe for a second that I believe Neville was at a point in his career where he was homesick. Multiple guys have got to get to that point, man. Sheamus. People actually believe that he's got spinal what? Fucking ptosis. People are still going on. He ain't got fucking. They just ain't got no fucking work for him. You know what I mean? People just get. You know what I mean? They just get freaking tired. I mean, I would like to see Sheamus and Cesaro on NXT UK. Why all of a sudden, right? What? And I said this the other day to someone. I can't remember who it was. But then they said, "Well, yeah, but why should they step down?" Hang on, what the fuck? Whoa! Listen here, Pedro. Why is NXT UK a step down? Well, it's not Raw or SmackDown. Hang on. Have you been watching fucking WWE for the last 2 years? You know what I mean? Where did you get off thinking Raw and fucking SmackDown's a fucking step up? Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. So, for me, why not big dogs? Get the big dogs down there. Fucking Keith Lee. Get fucking Keith Lee down. You know what I mean? I know Keith Lee's just gone to NXT. But Keith Lee spent the majority of his career working in the United Kingdom. So, see, this is where I get naughty and call people out, and people go, "Oh, he's a fucking wanker." He is. Yeah, I am a wanker. I am a wanker. But you see, the difference between inverted commas wrestling fans and people that believe wrestling is real don't watch indie promotions because you regard them as they're not as big.
Yeah.
No, they're not. They're not as big as WWE. They're not as big as New Japan. They're not as out there as your ROHs and that fucking shitty shower of shit promotion in Canada. You know? They're not. But they're better promotions. Why? Because they give you what you want. You know? That's the way I see shit. And that's the way when I look at NXT UK, I pray that they give it the love that they've given NXT in the US. I know they can, but in the UK things could get very, very messy very, very fast because there's a lot of promotions that stand to be. The UK is a very, very small country. small country. Made up, I'm going to give you a geography lesson here. Made up of different isles. You've got your, as the commentators in America like to call it, England. Right, then you've got Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Right, and you got all these. Believe it or not, there's a shit ton of promotions in the United Kingdom. I was looking up the other day, and I was fucking gobsmacked to see how many promotions there are around the United Kingdom. And you see, if you start doing like they do in the United States, start picking from all these big territories, and do you know what I mean? Slowly but surely, when you take 2 or 3 guys from one place, it diminishes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They lose. Do you know what I mean? And I just think if that starts in the United Kingdom, then it could get very, very ugly, really fast. And then you'll have like a fucking be fucking amazing. You'll have like an ECW. You'll have all the ones from ICW, all the fans coming down, and it'd be like Philadelphia. ICW. You'll have like fucking people like me going NXT. Like steel chairs, chucking them in the ring. Right? And then yeah. But people like listening, they're going, "Wow, this guy's fucking lost it." Yeah. But anyway, trailer fucking thought I'm gonna sleep now. I'm gonna let someone else talk.
That's actually a very nice segue because something came up this week about an apparent planned invasion angle between NXT and WWE.
Right, okay. Triple H the mastermind, is he?
Yeah.
Vince fucking McMahon.
I mean, if they did, WWE can't win twice. But they would.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is Kevin Owens going down to NXT? You see, because that's what I'll be reading.
I think it'd be fucking awesome if he popped back up in NXT and just wiped out everyone and turned into Kevin Steen again.
Oh, yeah. Well, are they going to put him on SmackDown now since he quit Raw?
But he'd be going back there, Mike, again.
I know, but that's also what they could do. And again,
I don't know what they're doing. I'm sitting back and I'm gonna let Kevin Owens do what Kevin Owens does, and that's turn everything to gold because Kevin Owens is the man. I
mean, the most popular prediction is he's coming back with Paul Heyman, which we said weeks ago.
I wouldn't be right, but then I would be right.
Yeah.
I picked the wrong day. You know?
That's
I mean, people are fucking turning around and saying, "Oh my God, Ronda Rousey's gonna be the next fucking person to fuck off. Will you shut the fuck up?" Ronda Rousey's gonna be the next person to sign with Paul Heyman. What? Based on what? Based on what sense? Give me fucking sport. Fuck off.
I fucking hate Give Me Sport.
Stop posting this shit, man. I'm sick to death of fucking turning on my phone in the morning and seeing RWT and fucking Max Wrestling input. You know what I mean? I hate fucking dirt sheets. They're called dirt sheets for the fucking reason, because you wouldn't wipe your fucking ass with them. Or they're already dirty. They're already dirty. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Fucking, right, from now on, I'm just going to leave horrible comments on everything that anyone posts with dirt sheets. Let's use our heads. Let's just put something out there. You know what I mean? Let's talk about... what should we talk about?
Let's talk about sex. No.
The weather? Okay. I have got a question. What year is it?
Oh, God. 2018.
Because the Colognes are on SmackDown.
Oh.
Right, okay. We're not allowed to talk about the Colognes, you know that, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
We're not allowed. It's not cool.
Shit. Well,
go see.
Thanks for joining us this week, folks. We'll see you next week.
Go see. Do you know what, right? We say this every now and again when we do mention them, and they are mentioned, they're not forgotten, and they're unappreciated, and it's bullshit. last year, I think it was, beginning of last year, they requested their release, turned down, because they need idiots to fucking sell the product to wherever, you know what I mean, to the islands. We'll just say the islands.
Yeah, Cuba, isn't it?
And I just think it's bollocks. Oh, WWE just don't go and sort shit out with fucking Carlito and just have Carlito be a valet, man. That trio would be amazing. That trio would be heel fucking beyond belief. They would be amazing. You could put gold on them straight away. Boom. There you go. You tag team champions. You know, it would be amazing. People would mark out. If you'd have had, right, if you'd have had this week's tournament, if you'd have had the Colognes win, right, and then go on to win again, and then get to the final, and then shock factor. Someone spits in someone's face, right? But this person's wearing a, I don't know. Let's just say a fucking, what are them fucking sun hats called? Sombrero. What they call them?
Sombreros.
Yeah, sombrero, right? Spits in his face, and that comes off, and you got this fucking lovely head of hair. And you've got the shirt, and it's Carlito, man. Yes, that's bellissimo. That is writing. That is shock. Wow, it's Carlito. You know what I mean? We're gonna spit in the face that everyone. You know, like, cool. Look what I just did. I got people excited. Makes sense, shit. But no. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. We're not allowed to do stuff like that anymore.
No, because it's good.
You know? Exactly, because it makes sense. But instead, what you do is you bury two talented guys. We bury two talented guys, and we keep fucking pushing something that's fucking stale. I couldn't give a fuck what people say about the New Day, man. I'm Phoenix. I'm Phoenix version 2. I couldn't give a fuck what people say that it's entertaining and it's marketing. It's stupid. It's stupid. Xavier the Brave. I know the fucking hell's idea was it to bring out that stupid prick.
Because they're the 5-time club, and 5-time WCW champion.
But
Booker
T's a
boy,
6-time world
like
champ.
20 odd fucking time. Exactly. There you go. Booker T's a 6-time, not a 5-time. So there's no such thing as a 5-time club, is there?
I know.
They fucked it up straight away in 2006.
Stupid fuckers.
I did laugh a little bit at Big E's reaction when Booker just called him his normal name. Whoa, hang on, you gave them 2 titles.
You just Saxtoned me.
You just Saxtoned me.
That bit made me chuckle. I thought that was good.
Right.
I thought that was good.
Well, speaking of bits on SmackDown,
but you know what would have been quite good there if Big E would have just give him the finisher.
Oh.
That would have been good. That would have been good. That whole thing could have started the Big E the heel turn. That would have been brilliant.
As far as bits goes, you guys happy to see Rusev Day back together on the same page?
No.
Okay, good.
No. I don't want Rusev anywhere near Lana. I don't want Rusev anywhere near Lana, man. I just, it's gone too far for me. It's gone too far for me. I don't like the way Rusev looks anymore. I don't like the way he talks. I don't like the fact that he looks polished. What do you know what I mean? He was supposed to be a geezer from Bulgaria, rugged, strong, aggressive. He fucks up his foot. Then he starts fucking banging Lana more than fucking twice a day. You know what I mean? Crushing everything that goes.
Not that you can blame him.
No, I did that doing it. Trust me. But yeah, and then all slowly but surely he's losing weight. He's toning up more. He's having a shave before he comes out. He's groomed, and I'm like, it looks silly. And then we put you're pairing him with a guy that's whiter than fucking Sheamus. Now, I don't mind English. I gotta be honest. I don't mind him. And I do think, in a way, if you can get something good out of Sheamus and Cesaro, and let's talk, people. When them two were put together, we worked with some people. Kenny hated it. Kenny hated it.
Yeah.
There was loads of people that hated it. Didn't think it'd make sense. What was the sense in it? But they're amazing. They work well. The problem with English and Cesaro, English and Rusev is it's a little too entertaining to be awesome. If you know what I'm trying to, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It is very, very good for WWE, but it's that good that I want to fucking hate it. I really want to hate it. Because to me, it's affecting a guy that doesn't get any respect. And now you've got Lana that's completely lost the accent that made her Lana.
Yeah.
It's a clusterfuck. It's stupid to watch. You know, Rusev 3-4 months ago was moaning and bitching that he wasn't in the world title picture. Gets a world title shot against AJ Styles. Very good match. Very good match. Pleased. One of the better matches of the year from SmackDown, if I was honest.
Yeah.
And then he's relegated to United States. Then relegated to then relegated to start-off show. Again. And then he's walking in and getting excited because he's got a tag team title shot that he knows. Do you know what I mean? Who got this? It was me! Rusev Day! Yes! Lana, Clash! Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh my God, you know you're not going to win. I hope they... do you know what? There's part of me that hopes they do. But I just can't take them serious because I just want to hate them because it's just not right. Not right.
Well, on the positive side of things, let's talk about a great match that we did see on SmackDown. Daniel Bryan against Andrade and Almas and the whole Miz situation.
Okay. Gonna shock you.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And once again, we can tolerate Brie a lot more than that fucking twat of a sister.
I love seeing Bryan in matches that make sense. I love seeing The Miz.
And Selena Vega.
I love, yeah, exactly. Oh my God, I fucking do love seeing her. She's the best looking woman in WWE by a mile. Actually, no, she's not. Maurice's. Actually, I don't really care. I don't really care. But you know what? It's just amazing. Almas. The problem I've got with Almas at the minute, right, is SmackDown for me is a troublesome show. It's a troublesome. It can give you moments of gold, and then you will get a shower of shite. You know, 12 months ago, SmackDown was putting out some crazy good stuff. It was the number one show on TV, wrestling-wise. Still after New Japan.
Yeah.
But it was very, very good. You know what I mean? SmackDown, Land of Opportunity, the place where AJ Styles built. You believed it. Don't believe it this year at all. It's fucking load of bollocks. But Almas. See, I worry for Almas. If Almas didn't have Selena Vega, I would just... I don't know what I'd do. I don't think we'd have seen the best of Almas if he didn't have it. I don't think we'd have seen Almas as NXT champion if he didn't have her.
No, because she adds a lot to the package.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. That's why I say when I say she's that good at what she does. She's by far the greatest valet and probably I would say the last. Hmm. Trying to think if anyone can compare to her. I can see why they're trying to put Lana. But you see, this is why I get fucking annoyed. Because if Rusev had never ever split from Lana and we'd never had that stupid shit with Ziggler, I honestly believe that Rusev would have been world champion by now.
Oh god, that shit was.
Because I don't think they'd have had any opportunity. Do you know what I mean? Any reason not to take him seriously. But everything just fucked up. Everything just went south. I don't think there is anyone better than her. I just love. I love her attitude. I love the way she looks. I love the way she speaks. She's confident. She sells her man to Eskimos. Do you know what I mean? She's fucking fantastic. She's fantastic. And there was a little bit of me that hope was kind of hoping that if Del Rio re-signed, he went with them too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was a little bit of me that hoped that was the direction they were going.
But I'm fucking glad.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't too. I'm glad he didn't too. I do think the one person from making it fucking amazing. I do think they need someone from Mexico. You know what I mean? So someone with the same. Do you know what? Garza Jr. man's got a bit of a thingy look about him, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He could fit into that scenario. Because I remember looking at him on Impact when he first come on, and he wasn't as rugged as his father. He wasn't as rugged. Now there was a man that was fucking underused and underappreciated, man. He should have been TNA champion back in the day. Because I remember watching him in the X Cups, Hector Garza, and I watched him in the X Cups, and then they would give him a slight push, didn't they, back in the day?
Yes.
And he was fucking brilliant. Such a fucking talented guy, you know. And he sadly passed away. But yeah, I looked at Hector Jr. and I thought, you know, this guy's a good-looking guy. He could wrestle, great ability. Our Impact Wrestling couldn't do anything with him beyond me. He's better than anything they've got in that X division. Do you know what I mean? But saying that, they didn't know what the fuck to do with Andrew Everett, who apparently, what I've read, has requested his release from Impact Wrestling. And has been doing a hell of a lot of talking about 205 Live. So maybe keep watching that one. Everett's fucking amazing. Did anyone see that Hurricane Rana off the top of a ladder?
I did. It was very nice.
Fucking hell. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying about Impact Wrestling not utilising talent. They've got a fucking clue.
Sooner or later, they all walk away.
Yeah, of course they do. Because the company's a shower of shite. So no one's allowed in Canada.
So I gotta ask, we do have, well, we're obviously gonna predict All In later, but
yeah.
Not only do we have All In next week, but we do have a show in the UK next week. And do you know what that show in the UK is?
Oh, I know we got World of Sport.
Can I have a guess?
Okay.
Is it anything to do with ICW?
Unfortunately, no.
Ah, shit.
Oh, see, I don't want to watch it then.
Okay. Yeah, next week is MediaCon with Impact Wrestling.
Yeah. Because they couldn't afford to come over on their own again.
Hang on. Answering my phone.
Well, they haven't been able to afford to come over for 3 years.
Oh, yeah, Mark. What's that? Mike, you're in deep shit. What's that? I with me. Well, I know that you run the fucking show. But
Fucking
yeah, he said fuck MediaCon. Right, so
fucking promoting a show in the UK. That's not mine.
Yeah, he's not happy. Though. He's not happy. He said he's going to send Bram around. I won't send him to my house.
As long as you don't send me Ravy Davy, I'm good.
Davy.
I know. Yeah. He said he stopped him listening.
Not happy. Oh boy. Okay. But
offended my pals.
Sorry. Well,
Okay, gonna.
Oh, hey, hang on. I got a call coming through as well.
Hang on. You...
Hang on.
Brad. Oh, fucking hell, don't be Phoenix.
No, hang on, I'll answer it. Hello. Yeah. Are you going to be watching MediaCon?
What in the world is they doing? What did you just show me?
So that's a no then.
No, that's a big no. Oh no, that's gross. Who's saying all this? Jack Rains. What is wrong with him?
Right. Talk to you later, Tony. Right.
That's all.
So that's MediaCon out the window.
See? Keeps coming back.
Well, we also got Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, Hell in a Cell, and what do you guys think about that on SmackDown?
I'm happy for Jeff because he's wanted a Hell in a Cell match for years. I just don't want him to do a freaking swanton off the top.
Okay.
10 years ago, I'd have gone, yes, fucking do it. But now, no.
Yeah,
no.
I agree. My problem with it is it's got no meaning. No,
they still haven't given us a valid reason why they're feuding.
Exactly. I don't know shit. Randy Orton, I keep saying Randy Orton's doing what Randy Orton does. But I still look at Randy Orton and I think he's got nothing about him anymore, is he?
No, he's just there.
It's just like he's a shell of a man. He's Randy's carcass.
I think the problem is he knows he's untouchable. He's almost unfireable.
And
remember
the
last time he got busted for weed?
Oh yeah.
Instead of firing him, they took it off the strike thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, the problem with me is AJ Styles and Samoa Joe should have been in the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, that would have made more sense.
I just don't think it's been done yet. Not been done yet. It's not been named yet. I reiterate the fact that I do not like these pay-per-views. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. Because that match should solely belong to one feud.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not everyone should get in on it.
Yeah.
You know, because what you're gonna get is a Hell in a Cell match that lasts 30 to 40 minutes. You know, we're probably being fucking generous there, in all honesty. But that is what you get. That for me is a generous time limit for a Hell in the Cell. There's only so much barbaric stuff. You know what I mean? And hitting the fence and putting your head against the fence and rubbing his head up and down again. It's like chainmail, and always busted open. And there's only so much of that you can take. You know, you're doing 10 to 15 minutes in the ring. Then you're going to allow yourself, 5 or 10 minutes outside, doing all your barbaric shit. And then someone's going to break the cell, and then you're going to fuck around for a bit. I just think that seeing everyone for a fucking it's 4 hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
4 hours of that shit. Well, pre-show, just say 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours of that shit is just exhausting. It's exhausting.
I mean, the appeal of Hell in a Cell matches used to be that they were bloodbaths and they were fucking violent. Now they're just expanded cage matches.
Oh, man. Expanded cage matches, yeah. They're being reinforced galore.
Oh yeah.
Just to stop any fuck-ups. To the point now where you don't see the top of the cell being broken because you can't take risks. You don't see any Mick Foley bumps. You don't see any Taker bumps. You definitely see a Shane McMahon bump because it's in his fucking life. It's in his life fucking insurance. Dad's looking after him. He knows. His family are looked after. Kevin Owens, man. Kevin Owens don't mind taking bumps. Well, I don't know. I just find it hard to get excited, but I just can't. I can't.
Well,
maybe it's me getting old. I don't know.
shout out to Hands Like Houses as we return to their song I Am for our theme song, which you saw in the brand new opening video. That's from the album Dissonance, available now on iTunes and Spotify.
Haha! What's up, everybody? This is Mike Larkin, the host of the Pop Culture History Podcast. Tune in as I take you through the history of pop music. Check it out on SoundCloud, MC Larkin92. Get ready to have fun and shake your tail feather. I'm out, everybody. Peace!
You're listening to Monster by Hands Like Houses, the first theme song for Promo Series 3, taken from their upcoming album Anon, available October 12th on iTunes and Spotify. Promo Series 3 Lethal Games comes your way November 17th, featuring the final of the Promo Climax, the crowning of the new Promo Champion, NXT TakeOver War Games predictions, SummerSlam predictions, and the second annual Winner Stays On Showdown for Mike's Knowledge Championship.
Well, as far as Hell in a Cell, last year we had a women one with Charlotte and Sasha Banks. Like, why can't we do that with Charlotte and Becky? Becky calling Charlotte, you bitch. I mean, that's a great view that would be great in the Hell in a Cell.
But the fans are still cheering her.
I know.
If anything, they're cheering it more.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, man. It's fucked.
It was actually trending on Twitter yesterday that people are comparing it to Stone Cold. Because
This is why I say, when you try and make people do what they want, it doesn't work anymore.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't work. Sheep. That's why I say you can spot certain sheep because they defend certain subjects. But you're never going to get someone like me to do something that you want me to do. You know, Becky Lynch, Charlotte. It'd be lovely to see Becky Lynch as a heel.
Mm-hmm.
But people see through the smoke and mirror bullshit. And the fact that, all right, I picked it. Ask her, Charlotte. I said Charlotte. People ain't forgot that. You fucked up a person's run, and she ain't been seen in like fucking in 5 or 6 weeks.
Well, that's the other thing too, because if you're looking at what they're doing with Naomi and Iconics, I can honestly see the Iconics fighting Naomi and Asuka in the tag match.
See, you know what? I was big on the Iconics.
Mm-hmm.
I was big on not so much recently, because I just think I listen, and it's not me. It's not me. When I say not big, it's I get pissed off with hearing fucking people mocking, and it's almost because of the way they speak and their accents and where they're from. Do you know what I mean? People don't get the fact that they're supposed to be. They're like a rip-off of white chicks. You know what I mean?
Or Bean Girls, yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. But do you know what I mean? They're airheads.
yeah,
People don't get that. So what they do is they disrespect them because of their accents.
Mm.
Now, they're stunning girls. Absolutely beautiful.
yeah, Meltzer.
And they're very, very talented. Right? I love the gimmick. I think it's fantastic. I just get pissed off watching them because all I can hear in the background is some fucking idiotic American or fucking, and not just American, wherever they go with them. Wherever they take them, you get some fucking idiots booing and going, what? Fuck off, man. Seriously, it winds me up. Because this is why talent gets buried. It's because some twats can't look at what they're actually doing is good. And this comes from a person that buries entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
I get it. They're capitalizing on something. But back in the 90s, when some of you were probably, you know what I mean, sat there watching Doug fucking Funny on fucking A. Arnold on Nickelodeon. When people like me were watching fucking wrestling. You know?
You made the 90s comparison. It's also kind of like the iconic Alicia Silverstone movie. It's Clueless. It's as if it's all that.
Yeah, Clueless, man. Yeah, Clueless. Yeah. So there you go. Classic movies came from the 90s, man, and it is totally you just watch them, and you can just see they're stereotypical hairheads. You know what I mean? And it's fantastic, and they're right. Everything is iconic. It is. Why not build the women's division around them? I like it. I like it.
You do feel like banging your head against the wall. Any given week, you can see people complaining, I hate them, they're annoying. That's the fucking point.
This is exactly what I mean. We bury WWE creative and shit sometimes. But when I say I like something, I like it because it makes sense.
Yeah, they're not annoying because they're bad at what they do. No. They're annoying because they're supposed to be.
Exactly. Mean Girls, you weren't meant to fucking love them.
Oh no, they were twats.
Part of them was supposed to be irritating. Exactly. It's supposed to be irritating.
And that's the point, because Rachel McAdams was a hot girl, but she was fucking annoying, and you hated her.
You know, it's like that film Heathers with Christian Slater and Winona Ryder.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you've got Winona Ryder, that's the geek. Christian Slater, that's the guy that you think he's quiet, but he's actually a psycho. And then you've got the 4 fucking girls that kind of bully and fucking hate, you know, Winona Ryder. And then they just all end up getting fucking killed by the 2 of them. And that's what, do you know what I mean? Fucking people just wind me up. They don't understand, and they can't relate. And this is why I always say, fuck the kids. What the fucking hell are kids going to understand about 2 people who call themselves iconic? Kids don't even know what the word fucking iconic means. You know, their dad that's like fucking 62 fucking years of age wearing a fucking John Cena t-shirt. I'll fucking punch you. I mean, no. You're ruining today's fucking market. It's terrible. I'm sure they should just do with wrestling. When wrestlers get to a certain age, they should put them on a separate fucking show.
Yeah, like Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, like Impact. Fucking brilliant. I'd love that. Do you know what? I'd love that if John Cena left WWE and went to Impact. I'd clap my hands. I'd clap my hands. Because it doesn't affect me. And he'd have all the Impact fans. We signed John Cena! We signed John Cena! And he'd walk out and there'd still be only 10 people in the crowd. Do you know what I mean? Sprinting down his 2-meter ramp.
right up to the ring.
That's it.
How's he going to slide in? He'd have to do a baseball slide.
That's it. In their newly developed ring, which is 12 sides.
Yeah.
You know,
we'll see John Cena in Australia. And speaking of Australia, they did announce that we're going to get the Shield versus Braun, Dolph, and Drew in Australia.
You know what? Okay. Yeah. Can I say something?
Go ahead, Butcher.
Oh, go on, you know what I'm going to say.
I know, go ahead.
Does it begin with an I?
What? Yeah.
Is there an O in it? I'm going to buy a vowel. Is there an O in it?
I'll stand there. Michael loves this one.
Ding! Ding!
Me, Rachel Davis.
Oh, good old Rachel Riley, yeah.
There you go. Yeah, go on. Go on, keep going.
Okay. Well, Rachel Riley, Vanna White, boom. No, give me is there an A in this? Is there an A in the word?
No, there isn't.
Okay, is there an H?
No.
T for Tommy.
There is a T.
Okay. Is there an L?
There is an L.
Is there an O?
There definitely is an O.
Is there a V?
Oh, there isn't a V.
D for the D.
There is a D.
Alright, so we got I told.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I told you so.
See, and people think we stopped doing trivia.
But I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yes.
I definitely did say that. I definitely did say that. Dolph. I don't think I said it in context, but I can't remember how I said it.
When they announced the match, did people really think Braun wasn't going to deck him one?
Do you know what? I got to be honest with you. I didn't know what to think of it because there was a part of me that was looking at it and I was just like, I don't know what to think. Roman, they were stood next to each other after Braun getting fucked over by the Shield, and I was like, come on, what's going to happen? Roman's like talking as if nothing happened.
Mm.
And I'm like, this is either written for something else, or this is just poorly fucking written. And then obviously Corbin was ace. Corbin was ace. It's the first time I've actually stood there and thought, you know what? I gotta give you kudos here, like, cause I liked it. You know what I mean? It was like I got a thing about, and if you remember when they brought back the GMs, what was I screaming for as a GM? What was I screaming for? A heel GM. And Corbin comes down, and Corbin is stood right next to the heels, in between the two heels, in Ziggler and McIntyre, and he makes that match, and I'm like, okay. Now, you haven't really done a lot that fucking no one else has ever done in making a tag team match.
Player.
Player. Holla. You know, and then all of a sudden, what we get is Roman Reigns hogging the ring, Braun doing his intimidation, Drew kind of pushing the boundaries a bit, Braun giving them an invitation to do whatever they want. Braun enters the ring. They look both scared shitless, but Braun still lets them have a few feet on him. And then boom, and I was just like, okay. But I'm still waiting for something. And then we get Dean Ambrose's music. And then we get Burn It Down. But we got no Shield music.
No, that's what was stupid about the whole thing. First of all, they take ages, then they come out separately.
Okay, so I'm sat there now and I'm thinking, I don't get it. I really don't get it. And then I have a moment of clarity. If Strowman is good guy, who crush men's skull like sparrowhead between thigh. So you just got Strowman, and he just grips Ziggler's hand, and he grips McIntyre's hand, and he lifts him up, and then there's still a bit of me waiting. Get these hands. But it doesn't happen. But Strowman's face told 1,000 words. I fucking hated what these cunts have done to me for the last few months. This is Strowman. And then I see RWT and places blowing up. And I'm like, why are you seeing your asses? This is Strowman. This is how Strowman should have been. You should never have pushed him as a face. But that's where he was succeeding. What do you mean he was succeeding? He was succeeding as a heel. The reason people chanted him was because he was flipping fucking ambulances. And he first said the first time he said get these hands was to Roman Reigns. So I just don't understand what people don't like about Braun Strowman and why it doesn't make sense for Braun Strowman to turn heel.
And he even said to him, I told you I wasn't finished with you yet.
But that's exactly what I mean. And this is what I mean. He's going to relate back to when he was taking out Roman. And I'm telling you, it makes complete sense.
It does. And he got fucked over.
He's gonna mention about Roman Reigns getting opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. He's gonna mention all this shit. And he's going to, and I don't know, he's going to say about unappreciated. You know what I mean? He's going to go against Kurt Angle. And then he's going to end up being a Corbin guy. It's going to go to Survivor Series. And Corbin will be with fucking Strowman and whoever else. And Kurt Angle, I'm telling you.
And also, they made me team with a kid at WrestleMania.
I'm telling you, I'm adamant. And as soon as he bumps into Nicholas backstage, where Nicholas is stood next to Roman Reigns, you know what I mean? Got his arm around Nicholas. Strowman's gonna walk in and he's gonna grip hold Nicholas. You're gonna get these hands. I hate third graders.
And then he's gonna get choke slammed as well.
And that's it. I just think it makes total sense. I think what they've done now is actually got a reason to do it. And what did I say? Even if Owens had took it, but you know what I mean? Even if Owens had took that briefcase, it would have still give Strowman power to walk forward into next year. This still does it. It's just created. It's rewritten Strowman. Strowman cannot get boring. He can't. The only person that continues to get boring is Roman. Because they built the Shield thing. You sat there. Do you know what? It says how bad it was. You were sat there, and you two are going to get this as well. You were sat there, and you were left feeling, so what are they?
Mm-hmm.
The heels or they face? And I even rewound it back to listen to the reaction, right? And I wasn't really taken away by a reaction.
No.
I couldn't make sense whether it was a reaction or, do you know what I mean? The crowd just being excited for another. I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
I don't think they knew how to react.
I don't know. But even when it finished, I mean, I did get a sense of fans booing Strowman. I think when Strowman, when obviously they both entered the ring, and then you had Roman stood behind him, and then you had Dean in front of him, and Seth came in through the left side of the ring. When Strowman started taking advantage of a situation, the fans didn't like it, and I thought, right, okay, well, I'm not going to take too much of that because they are the Shield, you know, and Roman for me is kind of like Roman as a member of the Shield is over as fuck. But you take the Shield from the equation, and Roman Reigns is just Roman Reigns.
Mm.
The problem with Roman is he cannot separate himself from the Shield. Can't.
No, never has.
He will only ever be a member of the Shield. That's it. And that's, like I said, that is me sticking up for Roman. That's not his fault, and it never will be his fault. That's continuously Vince McMahon. Have him dressed up and look stupid, not have his own identity.
Oh,
and continuously try and save. I mean, what are they trying to do? Are they trying obviously to by bringing the Shield in and have him stand by Roman? You see, but even when I watch that, I wait for Dean Ambrose to turn heel. Can't be Seth Rollins, man. Seth Rollins can't turn heel again. He's silly. You know, you wait for Dean. Because to me, Seth's got the IC title. Roman's got the Universal title. What the fuck's Dean supposed to do? Well, what is Dean supposed to do?
It's good.
You know?
It's good that we've got a more serious Dean now. Like even that segment with Jinder, he didn't go all comical or anything. He was just like, "Yeah, I'm beating you up,"
And he did.
And he did, and he beat him up.
Yeah.
Now
It's just a little bit confusing for me, you know. It's just all confusing because I don't know. Maybe it leaves me surprised. I don't know. Maybe this is a good thing.
Vince's problem is he thinks he's playing it safe by keeping Roman in Shield mode, but Roman without a Shield isn't the Shield.
No.
Well, I was going to say also, besides the 6-man tag that I mentioned for Australia with the Shield against Braun, Dolph, and Drew, we also have another 6-man, a woman tag at Australia. It's going to be the Riot Squad against Ronda Rousey and the returning Bella Twins.
Ah, fuck the Bella Twins.
There it is.
Fuck the Bella Twins.
Actually,
no. I can tolerate Brie. Fuck Nikki.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I couldn't give a fuck about it.
She
Couldn't
opened
give
her
a fuck about this
fucking
Australian
mouth,
thing. I said why last week.
and my ears bled.
Well, here's the thing. They're
Yeah.
going to do Ronda and Nikki, and I don't want to see Ronda and Nikki at Evolution.
No. I don't want to see
What
Nikki
was
at
Trish
Evolution at
Stratus'
all.
purpose?
What's that?
What was that?
Oh, it was
What
in
that
Toronto,
Trish
wasn't it?
Stratus' purpose?
Oh, yeah.
Because she's Canadian.
Yeah.
You know, I'm with Elias. You know what I mean? She's a bit old. I mean, looking a bit plastic.
Yeah.
It does look like she's had too much work done, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
She really does. She doesn't. You know what?
And she didn't
I'm not
need
saying
it.
I'd say no. All right, people. Just put that out there, right? I'm not saying I'd say no. But what I'm saying is, if you look at a picture of Trish Stratus back in the day, I wouldn't say no.
No, she didn't need any work done.
She didn't need any work done, man. But she just looks like a doll. And it's a shame because she's not aged gracefully. Beth Phoenix, man. Oh, she's gorgeous. She's
Oh, yeah.
beautiful.
Well,
She's stunning.
it's so funny. 'cause-
Maurice. Oh.
Do you know what the funniest thing about that segment was when Trish first came out? You could just look at Elias's face. He was trying so hard not to smile and fanboy.
He's wanky. Man.
Yeah.
This is amazing. This is
Yeah.
amazing.
In-
This
in-
is a dream.
In his head, he was thinking about Vince and the dog barking.
Woof.
Oh, he's amazing. You know, please fucking rewrite this that segment you did, Vince, when you stuck your tongue down your throat. Can we rewrite that, please?
Well, and you got Trish Stratus, who's 41 years old, and you got Beth Phoenix, who's gorgeous. She's 37. She's going to be commentating for the Mae Young Classic. As far as Beth goes, I'd love to see her go against Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I really, 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 really.
Really?
I want to see Kia Stevens lace up them boots one more time.
Yeah.
I do.
Also,
Because there's just for me, the WWE chapter was painful.
Oh, yeah.
Not painful for a bad reason. Tragic.
Yeah.
Tragic reason. And I just think she obviously didn't know she was pregnant when she signed with us, signed with the WWE, and then she obviously lost her child not long after leaving WWE. It's just, you know what I mean?
the whole thing was
Excitement
just bad
is-
timing.
The fucking gimmick was amazing.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Well, yeah, flicking the heads off the
Okay.
dolls.
It's amazing. Amazing. The laughter, the sinister laughter. You know what I mean? And it was almost like, do you know what? And it would have been perfect going into if she could have continued that dominance or continued that gimmick going into today's women's, she would have been fantastic to have around. Because she would have killed off the divas.
Do you know what, I just twigged. You know when the cast of Glow were on Raw a few weeks back?
Mhm.
Yeah,
She wasn't there, was she?
she wasn't there.
She was not. Well,
Which kind of says to me that, yeah,
Bad
maybe
terms.
things would, yeah.
and it's so funny, too, because I would love to see her, too, at Evolution, but another name that they're going to bring in, obviously, they're going to look to bring back Michelle McCool for this Evolution thing as well.
Well, they're
Right,
bringing back
it's-
these names. I keep thinking, where's Lita? Because she wasn't in the Rumble either.
Yeah, Lita's got to be on there. Well, Lita was in the Women's Royal Rumble, wasn't she? Yeah.
Was she? I thought it was just
Yes, she
Oh,
was, yeah.
Trish
she got-
and Michelle.
Watch-
Oh, yeah.
Botchamania. Botchamania.
That's it, yeah. I forget because she didn't do a face-off with Trish. I thought that would have been
No,
perfect.
Botchamania Lita.
I remember now, yeah.
I don't want to see Lita anywhere near a wrestling ring, man. I really don't.
Well, you know where you could put her.
McCool looked good
Oh, yeah, she
to a
did.
degree.
Yeah.
A bit stiff at the beginning when she came in, but she was the longest in the ring if you remember.
Yeah.
As well.
Correct. And well, as far as Lita goes, I mean, I could see a perfect person to put her in the ring with if they had her go at Evolution. How about Ruby Riott? She's kind of got like that Lita vibe to her a little bit.
See, this is where it gets confusing with me. Is this whole evolution? Is it's almost like we're having like for like wrestle each other. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're having the Pinnacle face the Pinnacle. So we're having what we should be having is Charlotte Flair versus Nikki Bella. That's what we should be having because it's the longest reigning against the most reigns. That's when it makes sense with me. And then you've got your Ronda Rousey. See, what do you do? Who would, do you know what I mean? In all honesty, Kia Stevens would make the most sense for Rousey.
And the only person I really want to see her face now is Shayna.
Yeah, that's what I said, didn't I? Would make more sense for Shayna to come up, and I maybe I think I can see that happening. You know.
Oh, it's bound to happen down the line.
It's going to happen sooner, I think, than later.
Yeah.
I think she'll have a rematch against Saini. What's the next takeover?
NXT Takeover War Games.
Yeah, War Games
Isn't that
2.
November?
Yeah.
November. I think possibly after November it'll be done. It'll be done, signed.
Probably see you in the next Women's Rumble.
Yeah. I think that'll be it, and then they're going to build towards Mania. Shayna, Ramsey.
Well, speaking of NXT,
Nikki Cross.
Any more questions? Yes, I've got lots of questions.
I thought that was amazing.
I love her. I love her.
Well, we got Bianca Belair. Well, we got Bianca Belair in there now too, so we got Nikki and Bianca.
You know what? I rate Williams Regal's acting so much. The fact that he sat there for the whole thing, keeping a straight face while Nikki's rolling all over his desk. And then just, yes, I've got lots of questions. And also, you knew Dream was in trouble when Regal just went, "You, my office."
Oh yeah.
Even the crowd just went, "Oh."
Oh.
Yeah, the whole opening of NXT was brilliant this week. Even Gargano, who is almost did a Shawn Michaels lost his smile speech.
Want to lose your smile?
Tell me a lie.
And say that you won't go.
On saying that though, I don't think I really need to see another Gargano Ciampa match.
I'm good.
Yeah, they dragged out a little bit now. But on the other hand, if Black's still injured, actually it's going to be possibly Velveteen that I've heard rumoured for Ciampa at NXT War Games.
Really? So
Which...
the fact that Velveteen has just lost, doesn't make a blind bit of difference.
No. Well, I mean, you beat EC3.
I'm not against it. It just doesn't make sense to me at all.
No, and it also frightens me because I think if Dream loses, then that could possibly lead to him being called up, and I don't want him to be called up.
We're gonna leave. Sullivan's gonna come back and go after EC3.
Yeah.
Black is out until around February. They think he possibly Rumble time. I read.
Shit.
But they said, do you know what I mean? The injury he's got is like a 6 to 8 months, but it could be quicker. I mean, the amount of the stuff I read that it wasn't severe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he required surgery. And it's going to be February before he can rehab.
Yeah. I mean, if it was Cena, he'd be back in 2 months.
So...
Got fucking Wolverine healing powers, Cena's.
I look at it and I look at the whole thing and I think... You've got a lot of injuries down there. But... I have one word to say. And it's a shame because... he's a heel, and you can't have a heel versus go against a heel. It's got to be Adam Cole.
Baby. It
has to be Cole. Do you know what? I don't want to see the Dream. I want to see the Dream victorious. Fucking right, I do. I want to see the Dream with nice pants on, with like a world title across the. You know what I mean? Sewn into the tights.
Yeah, I think what would fit better would be a triple threat with Sullivan and EC3.
Oh yeah. But the thing is, too, with Velveteen Dream, if you're going to call him up, you know what the match is. It's the guy who wants to face him. The match is Dream and Cena.
Well, we said, didn't we? You know, if we're looking at all this going towards War Games,
Yeah,
you've got two choices. You either have Ciampa put in a position where he could lose any which way anyway. He ain't got to get pinned. You know, you put him in. Do you know what? I would put him in an elimination War Games match, elimination right down to the final two. Right? Or you've got a singles for the world title. There's that many situations that this can go. I mean, you imagine Lars Sullivan walking out. I want to shut at the world title. We'll put you in a War Games match. Do you know what I mean? Ciampa, you're going to be facing and anything goes. And it's going to be elimination. And it used to be elimination.
yeah, but
you know, so I don't know. I just think you could probably get a lot more out of War Games. You could, do you know what? You could have two matches at War Games, defended under War Games rules. You could. The women's, you could.
I mean, you look at the tag team division. We've got Undisputed Era, War Raiders, and Mustache Mountain, which seems to be the obvious route to go.
That'd be brilliant. The War Games are.
Oh yeah, and we got a new tag team on the rise there. That's the former Gunner from Impact, that Jackson Riker, Steve Cutler, and Wesley Blake.
Yeah.
So that is happening then, yeah.
Yeah, well, next week we're going to be wrestling next week. Yep, Wesley Blake and Steve Cutler.
Nice.
Steve Cutler. Fucking don't like Steve Cutler.
Not a fan of Steve Cutler, Butch.
No, man. No, I find him a bit watered down, dude.
Oh yeah, well, he's mostly just been on NXT in the past just to do the JOB. Wesley Blake, I mean, former tag champion.
He's buffed up a little bit.
Oh yeah,
I do like Blake. I thought, but to be honest with you, I thought Blake was the talented of the two.
Yeah.
But obviously we've seen that a different side to Murphy. In terms of his ability and maybe being overshone, you know. One. If you look at them now, one was a powerhouse, one was a technical. You know, which to me is a perfect tag team. But obviously, I've read a few things that they weren't so friendly. You know, I don't know how true that is. It's just little things that I've read. They weren't actually as close as you would have thought.
Well, what do you think about them putting Jackson Riker, the former Gunner, with Steve Cutler and Wesley Blake?
Do you know what? I like Gunner. I do like Gunner, and I've been waiting for this impending debut. I suppose we can only watch it. And the thing is, with me not liking Cutler, I don't like people continuously rolling over. You know what I mean? And taking pinfalls just to fill up a little bit of a spot and giving them. I like to call them tryouts. Do you know what I mean? They put them on TV to measure the reaction, the fan reaction. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They did the same with my man. Shit! No, I always forget his name.
Which one?
Footballer.
Oh, that Marcel Bartel, the guy the other week?
No. He's injured at the minute. He was with Riddick Moss.
Oh, Tino Sabatelli.
Tino Sabatelli for me is absolute gold. He's absolute gold. I love everything about him. Do you know what I mean? I've seen that gimmick done so many times on people. Do you know what I mean? He's rich. He's got this. He's got that. He doesn't want for nothing. Do you know what I mean? He oozes class. That's Tino Sabatelli, and he doesn't need a gimmick.
It is.
Do you know what I mean? You watch Breaking Grounds, that's Tino Sabatelli.
Fuck yeah.
To just fucking him and EC3 tag team champions. Fucking boom. There you go. It makes sense, doesn't it? It's
It
writing
does.
on a wall.
It does.
It's writing on a wall, and it's eventually. Do you know what I mean? A feud. You took You know what I mean? You took everything from me. It is. It's just gold. It's you kind of like you. Not enough is taken from real life people. Do you know what I mean? Down and out guy, so he's going to be from the gutter. That was Booker T.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, Gunner's going to be interesting. I think Gunner will be interesting.
Well, then you look at the women's side of things, and obviously they're going to do Kyrie and Shayna one more time because Shayna gets her rematch. But after Shayna, who do you have her go against? The only name that really sticks out is Bianca Belair.
As long as they sort it out. For me, I can't change my opinion on it. I can't change my opinion. All the ability in the world, all the talents in the world, athlete beyond belief. But I fucking hate her hair.
Oh yeah. Well, that's her gimmick.
I just hate the way I just don't like the. I love the cockiness because that's the bit that I hate the most, but I love it at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a weird. It goes two.
Well,
I hate her because she's cocky,
yeah.
but I get why she's cocky because that's her persona.
Absolutely, and the thing
But
with
I hate the fucking hair.
That's the thing too with Bianca Belair. But yes, obviously the hair and the.
I hate the hair, man. Like I said last week, I keep waiting for that. She unwraps it and just chucks it out, and there's a blade on the end of it to cut someone's throat.
Yeah, the thing is, she doesn't even do the hair whip anymore.
No, she just like whips it and then she just wrestles.
You know what I mean? And that's it. I just keep waiting for fatality.
No, when she did the hair whip, it had a purpose. Now it's just there.
Well, what about Lacey Evans? Lacey Evans is another heel that they can have go against Kairi Sane.
Lacey Evans is perfection.
Absolutely is.
Lacey Evans is perfection. I think the problem with Lacey Evans is a gimmick. She possibly for me will need to come off TV soon. Because I don't think the gimmick would be worth anything on TV.
Well, with her being the lady of NXT.
Main show. No.
Yeah, I think it'd be seen as two-dimensional.
She's your stereotypical pin-up girl, isn't she?
Yeah.
It just wouldn't be perceived. It just people wouldn't get it. You know, I get her and I get what, do you know what I mean? But it's kind of like, I like her style. I like her attitude. So let's give her something which represents her attitude. I get she's fucking stunning. She's beautiful. But there has to be something. That gimmick will not be perceived well. You know what I mean? When she goes over. If she goes up. And I can guarantee she won't go up if she continues to be used how she is on NXT. You know? It's coming into a bad time to be in that women's division. It's a bad time once the Mae Young comes around. Because shit's going to change. There's going to be a lot signed and there's going to be a lot not. From what I'm reading at the minute, there's about 6 people already fucking signing deals.
Yeah.
You know, whether that's to go to, obviously, UK, because they don't have issues with their visas. You know, I'm reading out that you had the mic on your show. Is it Palazzo?
Oh, Deanna Purrazzo?
I read that name the other day in talks to sign. Yeah, you're not signing her to Impact.
She got a massive pop the other week when she was on NXT.
Obviously, they've signed the Japanese girl. That's already done.
Should I?
Tony Storm, done.
Yes.
Who's the girl that returned? Martinez.
Oh, Mercedes Martinez.
I read that name is very much a done deal. See, I want him to sign Maya Yim. I really want him to sign her.
Well,
But I just think, I think she's another one that there's not a lot about her. Do you know what I mean? In terms of a gimmick.
Yeah, she's just a straight wrestler.
Yeah, I think that's one of the main things. I think when you look at them and you go through that list of women, I was surprised, to be honest with you. I really was surprised, just when I watched the introduction of them all, that how many of them I thought, do you know what? I quite like the looks of it.
Yeah,
Quite like the looks of it compared to the last Mae Young. You know, I'm looking forward to this one more.
Oh yeah.
Even my little girl said to me, she said, "Oh, I watched that, Dad. They're girls." I said, "Yeah, of course you can." You know what I mean? So I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna watch it all with my little girl, like. And so, yeah, maybe week to week we'll go through the Mae Young, part of it, and I'm looking forward to it. I am. I gotta be honest. There's a disappointed with the fact that they're fucking leaking everything. That pisses me off.
Yeah.
Totally. But yeah, especially after we haven't even started it yet.
No.
On TV.
That's
bullshit.
We were going to do predictions for All In, but we're running out of time because we've got to do the promo climax as well. Mike's already done his full predictions, so you can check that out. But we can go through a couple of matches. Fully expect Cody Rhodes to win the NWA title.
Mm-hmm. We got Okada and Skrull. I got to go Okada.
Yeah. Omega Pentagon is making headlines.
That's going to be
you gotta go with Omega, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Pentagon beats Omega, then Omega's got to go. Pentagon's got to be. You've got to be talking New Japan World Title shot, haven't you?
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
He'd look good in Bullet Club colours, wouldn't he?
Yes, he would. Stephen Amell and Christopher Daniels.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It's happening. He promised to cancel Arrow.
To be fair, Amell wasn't too bad when we saw him at SummerSlam.
It's got to be Amell. It has to be. There has to be a gimmick around it.
Yeah.
We got Rey Mysterio, Phoenix, and Bandito against the Golden Elite, the Young Bucks, and Kota Ibushi.
From what I'm reading, right, Christopher Daniels is next in line for that NWA World Title shot. From what I've read. Which would mean Amell and Cody being very, very good friends.
Yeah.
Would make sense to kind of pass, do you know what I mean? Cody, Daniels, one last time.
Yeah. I think Daniels would do great in New Japan as well.
I think Daniels would be fantastic to wear that NWA. I just, do you know what I mean? It's Cody's time.
Oh, the bad boy Joey Janela and Adam Hangman Page in a Chicago street fight.
Oh, Page all day.
All day, yes.
I don't expect Jay Lethal to drop the title to whoever wins the over budget battle royal, even though Billy Gunn and Colt Cabana's in it.
Yes.
Oh. And it's in Chicago, and there's rumors about CM Punk.
Oh boy.
Oh,
amazing.
Don't let him cross past, Jesus.
Unless Colt Cabana's getting paid, then, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's getting paid. He's making some money. Unless they both come out and go, "Swerve, we played y'all."
Yeah. Well, the other pre-show match is the Briscoe brothers against SoCal Uncensored, Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky.
Yeah, should be good.
Oh, and then we got the women: Madison Rayne, Britt Baker, Chelsea Green, and Tessa Blanchard in a fatal 4-way match.
Yeah, Madison Rayne playing double duty.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ashley Rayne. But yes, should be a great show.
Absolutely.
Okay, so last week before we did the promo climax between Daniel Crimmins and Dave Burnham, first 2 points went to Dave Burnham, by the way. Butcher had a little something to say about somebody else in its own run, but he's also against Moni Lynn this week. Have you got anything to say before we show your promo?
Right, hang on. Okay. First and foremost, the there's a lot of people cutting shit, man. There's a lot of people cutting shit. It's the quiet ones. They're not saying anything that are the scary ones. Right? Me has got me on a clock. Right? Don't. You know what I mean? Got his camera ticking, and I can only hear his ticking. Right? I got all the time in the world. All the time in the world. Time doesn't affect me at all. Time doesn't affect me. All the time in the world. You know me, Amir. You know me. First promo champion. Money. You,
Okay.
my little lovely, are a stunner. I have to say, I will be on my best behavior. There'll be nothing offensive going your way. I don't offend women. But, my lovely, you have to keep that tongue controlled to a degree. Okay? It was fucking hot in the United Kingdom. So if Butcher needs to take his top off, Butcher needs to take his top off. I mean, I can understand a bit of chest there may offend the young ladies, you know what I mean? But hey, ain't nothing I can do about that. I'd rather have chest there than get the old fucking Bic razor out and fucking be itching like a motherfucker. You know? And I mean, you just said, am I bored? How the fuck could I be bored when I get to listen to myself? This voice was given to me by God. You know what I mean? When God looked down and he put 3 great speakers in his fucking earth, Winston fucking Churchill, Malcolm X, and me. He was happy. So you see, everyone in, whether it's in Block A or Block B, they're all going to have to get in fucking line. They're all going to get it in line. And I told you, Money, you stand in the shadow of greatness. Okay? Now, Crumpets, all right, I know you got a problem with carbs. So has my friend EC3. Okay? But my manager, Mr. Johnny Ferrari, will be speaking very, very soon. You know what I mean? He's not going to have anyone cutting or mentioning my name. It's going to cost millions. You know what I mean? Lawyers are going to be on it. We're going to be sorting things out. So, Money, me and you, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. There's, you know what I mean? Like the Jedi said, Force is strong in you. Sense it. I sense you will push me harder than anyone. Not too hard, I hope. Woo, ding dang. Hey. Anyway, brings me Block B. Okay. Mr. What the fuck's the deal, dude? You're picking your scabs on a camera. Don't get that. Mr. I ain't going to say this guy's name. I know he wants me to say his name. I know he wants everyone to say his name. You know, Mr. 2013, Mr. Relevant, Mr. Irrelevant, Mr. He's got no Wikipedia. He's got no fucking videos on fucking YouTube. There's videos of everyone else in this West Coast fucking whatever it is. You know what I mean? I know there's DXs or RXs or whatever her name is, and the rest of the people are. There's videos everywhere of them. But you, dude, why don't you just say this is your first event? Because you're a nobody. Nobody. No, nobody. Nobody gets you. Nobody respects you. Ain't nobody being into you. And like Moni said, ew, she don't want the D. She don't want none of the D. You're like a toothpick. You know? Dude, don't be insulting people. There's no need to insult people. You know what I mean? I'm not insulting you. I'm just telling you the truth. You know, you're like a toothpick. I only wish that these terms could have been fixed, and me and you were in the same group. We could have made some. Well, I could have made magic. Not too sure about you. You're not in my league. You're not in my league. You're not in Group A. You're not in Block B's league. You're gonna get eaten up quicker than. What can he be eaten up quicker than? I don't know. That's not for me to know. Dude, you're gonna get eaten up. I would actually say you're the lowest ranked guy in this whole competition. Now it's going to give you something to think about. Or woman. You see, and when I look at this tournament, this tournament's lacking some big names. It's lacking Evan McCabe, the man that took my title. Now I still stand firm, and I still say that I was the man above McCabe. I still say that to this day. I don't believe Evan could live with me now. No way in a million years. Mr. Kinney. I wouldn't say the best promo guy. But he's damn sure freaking shit out at what he does. Success. He epitomizes success. He's great. Roxy Toxic. Now, I will say that this woman is the only person, if she'd have entered this tournament, I'd have feared. Because that woman eats shit up. You know what I mean? She'd be going to shit like Martin Lawrence in Blue Streak. She'd be like jumping it up. You know what I mean? You, my friend, oh God, you're laughable. I've never, ever seen anyone believe their own bullshit the way you believe your bullshit. I think I can hear you going, well, you call yourself the best deal in the business, because I am. If you understood why and where that was born from, dude, I'm not the fucking best deal ever. You know what I mean? It's a long story. We won't endure it, but Dazzy knows it. You know what I mean? I was born the best. I'm horrible. You know what I mean? When I walk around and I argue with managers and I tell them, you will do what I'm going to tell you you're going to do. And they do. You can't sack one man and have a man walk up to you on the shop floor and say, you'll be telling me sorry. No, I won't. Oh, you fucking will. Hey, best deal in the business by name. Best deal in the business by nature. Block A winner. Strolling all the way through to the final. It's happening. Just can't prevent it. Like I say, Moni, you can hang on to my leg, baby. You know what I mean? I used to hump legs too. There's no shame in it. There you go.
Wow. Old place don't change much. Bitches still bitching. The grandest people of them all are still talking. One right here. I know what you're thinking. Oh, butcher. I mean, you sell fucking shampoo. If you had I fucking would if I used it. Okay, so we're here. Picking up the mic. See, first one was last week. Mr. Dazzy, just listen to fucking what I got to say. You see? See, baffled. Mr. Crimmins, Mr. Burnham, gonna have to up your game on that stuff. I don't beat around the bush. People say, fantastic, couldn't stop watching. Nah, see, I turned off after 2 seconds. No interest. Very much like a Monday Night Raw. But we'll leave that there. You see, I wanted this badly. promo Climax, but I expected a few more bodies. You know, I expected a few more bodies. But it just seems like all people do on RWT is type. Like I say, like one man said to Triple H, you know, you left your balls in your woman's purse back in Stamford, Connecticut. You know, that's what a lot of you did, left your balls in women's purses. You see, I don't need no woman to hold my balls. I hold my own. You know. But feel free. Stand behind me and hold my balls while I walk that long road that awaits me. See, very much like WrestleMania ramps, my road to glory is going to be fucking miles long. Miles long, people. See, Dazzy said 3 minutes. I do what the fuck I want. I'll take 10 minutes if I want to take 10 minutes. Do you know why I'll take 10 minutes? Because I could talk for 10 minutes. I don't need no fucking script. You know? So, me versus Monique. Monique. You, my lovely, you're in the shadow of awesomeness. Awesomeness, that's me. Best deal in the business, Mr. Kirkendall. See, he's watching too. See, this is the best way to do promos, is live. So people can get an insight. You see, A for me, Block A's a walk in the park. Since Mr. Davis chose Block B. Block B is it's entertaining. It's entertaining. You see, I can't put my finger on any one person. No, not at all. Not any one person. Give me a Black Bane. Gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle, my man. I love you, brother, but you're gonna struggle. Mr. Larkin, I love you too, but you're out of your depth. Mr. Kirkendall, bumped heads at the beginning, but we're cool as fuck now. You know what I mean? Cool. We're cool people. Mr. Davis. Interesting. Interesting individual. An interesting individual there. One would like to get in his mind. Get actually behind those eyes. Mr. De Niro. See, motherfucker, you do a lot of talking. You do a lot of talking and you do a lot of grooming in front of a camera. You know, doing this shit, man. I don't got a fucking clue what you're fucking on about. Dude, from the very first time that you appeared on RWT, you've done nothing. You gained no ground. You've gained no followers. You're still in neutral. See, where I have no neutral. I have no reverse. I only have one gear. And that's fucking forward. Trust me when I tell you that this bald-headed, I would say handsome Brit, wished that Dazzy had just fixed it and put you in Group A with me. Because I ain't going to get the pleasure of kicking your ass. So I'll just have to hope by a miracle, and it is a fucking miracle. It is a miracle. Because change is coming to RWT. You maybe. We, them, us. I don't know. Something's going to happen with RWT. I don't know. I don't hold all the fucking cards until they're put on the table. But I'm a fucking psychic. And you see, RWT, many will disagree. Many will fucking agree. 3,000 plus followers. And you're all stale. Mr. OTH, you call yourself an OG. OG once removed from a group and came back. OG that never contributes. An OG that, since we brought this promo Climax, has become relevant again. People know you. I say to you, take advantage of this, because it's the only time you're going to get fucking known. You see? But you picks up a mic. I don't stop talking. Do you know why? Because I'm that fucking good. You see? Am I over the hill? Or am I just the best heel in the business? I don't know. I'm doing this to find the fuck out. Because I am the personification of an horrible cunt. Monique, up your game, darling. If you want, you can check me out at 69butcher on the Twitter machine. I'll send you some fucking crumpets. Or you can send me yours. Love you.
Hey guys, it's Moni doing my first promo Climax. Hey! RWT, Raw Wrestling Talk. Hi guys. Hi everyone. Now, whose idea was it to put me up against the Butcher? Who? Come on. For real? The Butcher. I've seen some of his promos, and hell yeah, he's pretty fucking good. And he can talk and 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 continue talking for a really, really long time. You must be a bored dude. One thing I can tell you, Butcher, is you should wear a shirt or maybe shave some of that off your chest. Now, if you need, I can send you a Megadogs t-shirt. Megadogs, home of the heavy metal hot dog. Hey. Yeah, but dude, you should really think about wearing a shirt, because it's not pretty at all. I'll send you a Megadog shirt. You can send me that crumpet that you were talking about, even though I don't eat carbs, so to say. But I'll take it. Crumpets, hey. Yeah, we'll do that damn thing. Now, I do want to let you guys know that Block A will win. And I will be the one to take it for you guys. Thank you very much. I will carry you all after I fuck you guys up. Yeah, I will. I'm going to go ahead and I will beat you all. So, one thing I did agree with the Butcher is that Mr. De Niro, Ted De Niro, you have no fans. And guess what? This girl does not want that gross. You need to stop picking your face while doing a promo. No one wants to see, no one wants to see that. It's pretty gross. And you also need to get some energy, dude. You lack some energy, like a lot. You can get an energy at your local supermarket or convenience store. You look like a convenience store type of guy to me. Yeah. Here's a list of energy drinks that you might want to check out. Monster, Red Bull, 5 Hour Energy, Rockstar, NOS, Amp, Full Throttle, Unbound Energy, Venom, Jolt, Sparks, Tab Energy, and I'm sure there's a lot more that you can pick up. You should think about getting some energy, or maybe go for a little jog before. You need to pump something into that because you're suck. Anyhow, really quick, I know this is supposed to be 3 minutes, but I just need a tiny bit to give you an opinion on what I have. That Universal Championship, Roman Reigns, thank you for winning. You still suck. Thank you for taking that away from Brock Lesnar. He does not need that championship. He needs to go away. We don't need him. He sucks. But Roman, you suck as well. You're very predictable. We can predict your match from a mile away. Here's a tiny little Roman match. I'm going to slap you in the face. Boop. I'm going to spear you. I will say, ooh, raw, Superman punch, Samoa drop, and a drive-by. Repeat that a few times, and that's a Roman match. I know there's other guys out there that deserve that title way more than you do. Seth Rollins, for example, he could have both the Intercontinental Championship as well as the Universal Championship. He would do great with it. Or Finn. Oh, Finn, the hottie with the body. You would look great with that, and you definitely deserve that title after what happened last time. You deserve it. The one thing that I am a little bit upset with you, Finn, is that Demon Finn Balor. You came out a year after for the Constable. Come on, dude. Demon could have came out long time ago. Come on, dude. You need to bring out that demon. Bring him out. Bring him out. We need to see that demon. Also, another person that I think has the balls to fucking take that title, of course, is Braun Strowman. Oh, God. Those hands. Big ol' brawny brawn hands. Yeah, I would like to get those hands. But, I mean, anyone else other than Roman Reigns would do a lot better. Yes, they would. Anyhow, hey, so this was my first promo. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out Wrestling Nerd Chick. And once again, Evolution starts right here, right now with me. Hey, bye guys. Love you. Peace.
I'm actually going to keep it short and sweet because I do have a promo coming for when I have to face him in the promo climax. But I'll just say this. Ted P. De Niro, the biggest mistake ever was that your daddy forgot to pull out. Boom.
Oh.
Damn.
Damn. Now.
Teddy.
Speaking of which, we were supposed to have 2 showdowns this week. We had Butcher and Moni. We were supposed to have Robert Davis versus Mr. De Niro as well, but he hasn't turned in a promo, so the 2 points go straight to Robert Davis. But we're going to play his promo anyway because he shows you how it's done, and here it is.
You know what? We're not even going to do it like this. Because you're not worth it. I'm not going to waste my time getting into character with you. They say they call you De Niro. Let me tell you a couple things they call me. Phenomenal. Face that runs place. Champion. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. The only one to do so. You want to talk about being a marquee player? Well, I don't even think you can get on the marquee of the pawn shop of Crenshaw and 4th. Marquee player. Who are you trying to kid? You want to talk about marquee players in RWT? The most must-see in all of RWT. Always has been, always will be. You want to talk about marquee players? You've got people like David, the Butcher Gillum, Alecki, the King Stewie, Moses Marquez, Daniel Crimmins, Harold Joseph Hunter III. These are marquee players. Hell, even Phoenix Jericho is more of a marquee player than you. We don't even know who you are. We don't even see you half the time. Hell, Brock Lesnar shows up more than you do. You're about as irrelevant as Baron Corbin's U.S. title run. This is all just a joke. You're just a joke. Can't even take this serious. There's so many other things that I could be doing that I gotta waste my time doing this. You know, could be petting the cat. Could be having a nice protein shake. Just got back from the gym. Could be eating a nice ham and cheese sandwich. But yet I gotta waste my time doing this. It's just a joke. After this promo, a few things are gonna happen. They're still gonna call me a champion. They're still gonna call me phenomenal. After this promo, you are going to bask in my glory. Side note before I forget. All you bitch-ass hoes and flaming Doritos that been calling me out and not tagging me in post, I see you. Don't think I didn't, because I do. Now, where were we? Ah, yeah. You're gonna bask in my glory. They're still gonna call me phenomenal. I'll be well on my way to 4-time RWT champion. You, on the other hand, will be forgotten. You're gonna fade into irrelevancy yet again. Hell, you might even just fade away and classify yourself as obsolete. You're gonna fade into nothing. The last person that called me out didn't even respond. And you think you have a chance against me? I don't even know why I'm still talking to you. You know what? I don't even know why I'm wasting my time with you. Get out of my face. The one thing that I can assure you, after this promo, the one thing that they're gonna call you is dead.
So there you go. You can vote for your promo between Butcher and Moni at maxwrestling.net/promo climax. Votes must be in by Monday at 11 p.m. UK time. 6, is it what? Hang on. My head's gone. 6 p.m. Eastern time. And that's it for this week. You can catch me at Dazzy MWP. If you're brave enough, you can follow the Butcher at...
Yeah, probably a 6'9" Butcher. And now on Moni's leg.
with crumpets.
With definitely with crumpets. I want to try them hot dogs. I'll try them hot dogs.
And Mike, what have you got to share this week?
SoundCloud.com/MCLarkin92 and the Twitter's at SMShow1 or at MCL92. Check out my prediction show with a group member, Chef of the Max Wrestling Podcast Interactive Group, as we covered this upcoming Saturday's All In and lots of wrestling news as well. So check that out.
Fantastic.
And
It's like I'm the only guy on Moni's leg. Fantastic.
And you know where to find us on social media. It's at Max Wrestling UK. Also, Max Wrestling Interactive on Facebook. We're on SoundCloud, YouTube, and iTunes. And make sure you check out maxwrestling.net. Join us next week for a very interesting battle in the promo climax between the Butcher's former rival / tag team partner, Tony Kirkendall, and RWT's leader, Emir Blackbean Costello. In the first official match of Block B, because I'm sure both of them will turn up.
2 oldest members, man.
Exactly, the 2 OGs.
2 OGs. 2 OGs.
And we...
The only OGs.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And we must now bid you adieu. Please enjoy All In, because we're all in. Goodbye.
Oh.
Mwah.
I'm gonna be all in. Tic-tac.
And good night.
Are you kidding me?